What really happens after the spotlight fades and the cameras stop rolling? For Hollywood's biggest legends, the final act isn't applause, it's a courtroom showdown. Hidden wills, secret heirs, fortunes redirected to assistants, charities, even pets, families blindsided, empires divided, and handwritten notes that changed everything overnight. The glamour may glitter on screen, but behind closed doors, shocking inheritance battles rewrite legacies forever. Tonight, you're about to uncover the explosive truths celebrities never expected the world to see. When Elvis Presley died in 1977, his iconic Memphis estate, Graceland, eventually passed to his only daughter, Lisa Marie Presley. Decades later, after Lisa Marie's death in 2023, control shifted again, this time to her daughter, Riley Keough. A legal dispute briefly erupted when Priscilla Presley discovered she had been removed as trustee. Years earlier, the battle centered around a trust reportedly worth $35 million, including Elvis's intellectual property. The dispute was settled quietly, and today Riley oversees Elvis Presley Enterprises, preserving Graceland almost exactly as it was during her grandfather's life. Instead of selling pieces of history, she chose to protect them. But not every star left their fortune to family. When Marilyn Monroe died in 1962, she shocked many by leaving 75% of her estate to her acting coach Lee Strasberg and 25% to her psychiatrist. She left nothing to distant relatives. After Strasberg's death, control of her image passed to his second wife, someone who had never even met Marilyn. Over time, Monroe's likeness became a global commercial empire. Her face now generates millions through licensing deals, controlled not by blood relatives, but by corporate managers. Music icon Prince created an even bigger storm when he died in 2016 without a will. His $156 million estate triggered a 6-year legal battle. With no spouse or children, his siblings became heirs. The fight wasn't just about money. It was about control of his massive music catalog and his legendary home studio, Paisley Park. Eventually, ownership was split between family members and a publishing company, turning his private empire into a carefully managed business machine. The story of Michael Jackson took a different turn. At the time of his death in 2009, he was reportedly hundreds of millions in debt, but through strategic posthumous deals, including documentaries and music rights sales, his estate rebounded dramatically. His children, including Paris Jackson, inherited through a structured trust. Paris has publicly stated she values artistic independence more than inherited wealth, choosing to build her own music and modeling career rather than rely solely on her father's empire. Some stars intentionally redirected their fortunes away from family. When Kirk Douglas died at 103, his $61 million estate went largely to charity through the Douglas Foundation. His son, Michael Douglas, already financially successful, received little because Kirk believed wealth should be earned, not handed down. Similarly, Paul Newman ensured that his company, Newman's Own, would donate 100% of its profits to charity. While his daughters received personal inheritances, they did not control the billion-dollar food brand bearing his name. His philanthropic vision outweighed family ownership. Not all inheritance stories ended peacefully. When Aretha Franklin passed away, no formal type will was found, only multiple handwritten documents discovered in her home. A Michigan jury later ruled one valid, dramatically altering how her estate was divided among her sons. The Queen of Soul left behind timeless music, but also legal confusion that lasted years. Bob Marley also died without a will in 1981. His estate, now worth hundreds of millions, became the center of family disputes among his 11 children and widow. Lawsuits and management battles stretched for decades before the Marley brand was finally stabilized. Understructured leadership. Planning doesn't always prevent problems either. When James Gandolfini, star of The Sopranos, died in 2013, his $70 million estate was not fully protected from taxes. Nearly half went to estate taxes, a costly oversight that shocked financial experts. On the more unusual side, Joan Rivers reportedly left a multi-million-dollar trust specifically for her beloved dogs. while the bulk of her $150 million estate went to her daughter Melissa Rivers and charities. Her pets were guaranteed luxury care for life. It was a final, very Joan-like statement. Sometimes heirs inherited legacy rather than wealth. Heath Ledger had not updated his will before his daughter Matilda Ledger was born. Legally excluded, she could have received nothing. But in a rare act of unity, Heath's family voluntarily gave her the entire estate, ensuring his daughter was protected. Meanwhile, when Elizabeth Taylor died, her legendary jewelry collection wasn't passed down intact. Instead, it was auctioned for $137 million, benefiting the Elizabeth Taylor AIDS Foundation. Her diamonds were scattered across the globe, but her charitable mission continued shining in the end. Legacies aren't just built on talent, they're defined by final decisions. From revived empires to divided fortunes, the last chapter often changes everything. If you enjoyed uncovering these powerful